I wasn't nervous in the beginning because I wasn't in charge. Until I took charge, I did get very nervous. And then I was like, no one's going to show up. You really have all the fears. No one's going to show up. Why am I in charge? I'm not educated enough. Like, I shouldn't be in this position.
Hey everyone, welcome back to World Class. I'm your host, Cynthia Moore. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Today I'm so excited to sit down with my friend and fellow entrepreneur, Pearl Bonilla. Some of you guys know her, or a lot of you guys know her. She is the amazing woman behind The Connect.
I was an entrepreneur who was looking for a community of other people who wanted to collaborate and connect deeper. I started my window cleaning business 7 years ago, and at the time we were super lonely in our business. We didn't have anyone to bounce ideas off of or any support through our business. I came out to the community to network with different people, and during those meetings I found my own small group, and we started meeting consistently every single month. After that, people wanted to know our name, and I had to make up a name, and it was called The Connect. I wanted to connect local entrepreneurs together and have them collaborate so that way they can grow their network.
So excited to have you here on the show, Pearl Bonilla. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome back. So welcome to the show, Pearl. I'm so excited to have you here. And as today, as you guys can see, this is 4th of July edition, right? Woo! So
Happy
proud to be American.
Yes.
So, and also I have this for you, Pearl.
Thanks.
So you can leave the lights flashing or not, but that's for you.
I'm gonna wear it the whole time.
You can take it off.
We're the star. I'll wear it for a little bit.
You're the star. And we also have her 4th of July cups.
Thank you.
To stay hydrated. So, I know, so cute.
Lights up.
Yes. So okay. I know you go to celebrate 4th of July with your family, so that's why I said this is going to be perfect for you.
Thank you. It's my birthday month, so I appreciate it.
I'm going to wear this. So, Pearl, I know we're going to get into some important questions about your business, but I want you to take us back and briefly tell us a little bit about your upbringing, because that's going to tell us more about who you are and what you're doing.
Well, I actually moved to Temecula 30 years ago, and so I moved here when I was 8, turning 9, and a year after my dad passed away. So I was a new kid, new town with my dad, and I was just like, great. You know, I really thought I was going to get picked on, and it was kind of emotional, but I had seen the community really rally behind me. We had like Santa come to our house, like people bring gifts that year. And until I came out to the community, I was like, somebody had to have done that from the town, a nonprofit or something. So when I came out, I was like, I'm gonna give back any way I can, because I can't buy from everyone, but I really wanted to help and give back to the community that gave to me when I was young.
And where did you live when you were growing up, when you moved to this area?
We were living in Chino before we moved here.
You moved, here?
Yeah, we were in Chino. So we were like La Puente, Chino, and then we came to Temecula.
And you're how many siblings do you have?
I'm the oldest of 3.
Wow.
So I totally took care of my siblings growing up, and now I have 3 kids, and I homeschool them, and I'm totally giving them a different life than we had growing up.
It's interesting because I'm the oldest as well. and I'm also an entrepreneur. I heard that usually the oldest has that entrepreneurial spirit. So, and you're married. How long have you been married?
Well, we're engaged. We've been together for 8 years, and we have our business together and 2 kids.
Oh, wow. And I know your husband, he's so supportive. He's an amazing man.
Yeah.
Well, we're so happy to have somebody like you in the community and doing what you're doing. But we're going to get more in depth. So I want to start with my first question. I think a lot of people will connect with these questions that I'm going to ask, and this is going to make an impact to our community. And I know you're going to make bigger impacts now with all the things that you're doing. Tell us a little bit about what inspired to start the Connect. Was there a specific moment or experience that sparked that idea? Something that said, I need to start this. I think that you mentioned it to me once, but I want everybody to hear.
Yeah, so as an entrepreneur, we had our window cleaning business, and we did start with ads on Facebook and, doing paid but I didn't love it. I wanted to know my clients and literally get the nose to my face. I'm like, tell me to my face. No, so we paid for ads. We were doing a lot of things online, but until I came out to the community and met people in person, it was just like the collaboration sparked so fast. I think because I was already out there posting on social media, people wanted to work with me. And then I was getting introduced to a lot of people who were leaders in town. Then I started a small group just to see who I can help. Like, let's come together, like just meet up. How can I help you? How can we collaborate? And our small group grew from 5 to 15 in 3 months. And
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, it's only 15 people. And people were like, that's a lot of people to show up. So we saw, like, we have something, because there are so many networking groups out there. There's the chambers, there's the BNIs. Many. And I wanted to have an opportunity for everyone. So it's low cost. You basically have to put in your time and effort. And that's what I love. The people that show up, put in the effort. And I've seen the collaborations happen.
Well, I tell you, I can see why you're being so successful at this, because I remember the first time I met you, you were so welcoming. I met you at a different networking event, and you invited me to go to an event that you were going to have at a coffee shop. And I said, oh my gosh, I definitely want to support her. I definitely want to see what she's doing. And I went, and then it's been this year. I believe August or September will be 2 years. Can you believe that?
Like, no, it goes fast.
That I've been networking, that I learned. But you're right. You have to go to these events with a purpose. And you can't just expect results from one.
Exactly.
You have to stay consistent, and you have to do your work.
Yes.
What was the very first networking event like? What did you feel? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Both?
Well, like I said, this happened so gradually. I was not trying to be a leader of a community. I was just like, let's collaborate, get together.
But when you are, you don't have to try. You are.
So with the 5 people to 15, I wasn't nervous in the beginning because I wasn't in charge. Until I took charge, I did get very nervous. And then I was like, no one's going to show up. You really have all the fears. No one's going to show up. Why am I in charge? I'm not educated enough. Like, I shouldn't be in this position. Also, before I took charge, everyone's like, I'll show up. All your friends say they're going to show up. I took charge, and nobody showed up that said they would show up. But that's what opened the door to all these new people that did show up. And I was like, I'm just going to post every month, and whoever shows up, that's who I'm supposed to talk to. But the more people I met and became friends and just saw them shine every time, like a new collaboration happened, a new connection, I just knew I had to keep going.
That's the way it's supposed to be. And look at this, what you're building. I've been able to celebrate 2 of your anniversaries already. And
Woo!
yes, and I'm so happy that I've been able to be part of this, Pearl. You built such a supportive and such a dynamic community. You're very dynamic. I see your posts and all the people that you don't, what's the word? You don't choose, okay, I'm going to do this more for this person. I'm going to do less for this person. You just same with everyone. That's what I've noticed about you. What's been the most rewarding part of leading the Connect so far? What has been the one thing that says, this is why I'm doing this?
Honestly, it's watching people's confidence grow, because it takes so much time to grow confidence, but you need to do it around the right people. So when we have this space where people are willing to be vulnerable and give feedback and give knowledge, like resources, people are willing to do that, that's when growth happens. And I just love seeing people like honestly like grab the mic for the first time, introduce their business, and going from so shy to like shining because they're like, wow, I can do it. Oh, these people believe in me. And then those little fears start disappearing, and then the confidence grows. And that's what I love to watch.
I'm one of those people.
I know, I was to say, I love watching you because I've seen you go from nervous and then just shining and getting your 30-second speech, knowing exactly what you're going to say, and now hosting a podcast.
Yes, you definitely have been a big contribution to that. And that's why I get emotional, because I'm so happy for you. And I remember, I don't know if you remember, I said, this girl is going to do something amazing. And I always want to support you.
I know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It takes a lot to be consistent. So you did the work.
Thank you, Pearl. Thank you. You have real passion for helping other businesses grow. Where does that heart for service and collaboration come from? Does it come from when you first moved out here and you saw that when all the community came together to support when your papi or daddy passed away?
Well, honestly, I came out 3 years ago to promote my business. And then when I found out people were giving back as an entrepreneur, I was sold. I was like, how can I give back? But I had to do it my way. I had to do it fun. It had to be a place where creativity can shine, because I had to be different. There's so many things out there, like I said, and that I'm like, I wanted this to be different and have a space for people to grow. I am honestly the community that I saw I wanted to be a part of. And I thought it was so great how many people give back, how many nonprofits are in the area. I didn't know about any of this 3 years ago. And that's where I was like, more people need to know about this. And if I can connect them to trusted business owners, great places to go, that's what I'm gonna do.
I didn't know about this 2 years ago. Or 2.5 years ago.
And if we knew about it 15 years ago, if I knew about this 20 years ago, I'd be talking to everybody. But that's why I love that I'm from here. I do know a lot of people. And then now that I'm meeting more people, I just have that like little legacy of being here for so long and watching the city grow.
Yes. And it's so much fun to be part of the community and give back in so many different ways. And at the same time, the community gives you. You give and they give you, right? Sometimes we have to show up for the community. Sometimes the community shows up for you. Okay, so, 1 second. Tell me you just push it. I know it's a little challenge there.
I was like, my head's getting a little tight. I don't want to be like, why am I getting a headache?
I know.
Like, what's going on? Oh, something's on my head. Okay.
Pearl, what do you think makes the Connect different from all the other networking events? What is that one thing?
I believe the Connect's different because we all truly collaborate together. I have seen people come, not know anyone in town, and literally get business referrals, and their confidence grows. So I think I spend a little bit more time seeing what they need help with and connecting them to a resource, even if that's not something that I can sell them.
I definitely have experienced that. And it's such a big satisfaction to experience this, knowing so many people and that you can learn from, right? And that they can potentially learn from you. I've made so many friends. You know,
That's what I was gonna say. I think we're like more like friends. So we wanted to make entrepreneur friends that you didn't need to get anything from, but you can ask questions and you can get resources. And I think it's great to be like having a question and going to someone instead of wondering if you're a terrible business owner, like you're all alone, and we all have these insecurities. So I just wanted a place to be like, no, you're not alone. It's okay. And then we can find a solution.
And one of the things also is, and I encourage everybody to do, is become part of these events that become not necessarily what we do if you're not a business owner, but become part of the community, because you get to meet people that could be resources for you.
Exactly.
I remember last month I called somebody, Paul from the chamber, because I was looking for somebody that could help us with a party and tacos, and he recommended us and someone, and it was great. So that's one of the advantages.
Yeah, we always ask each other for recommendations because we want to use a trusted business who's going to show up, who's going to make the party fun, and
yes.
It's just so great to see everybody calling each other and using these resources we already have, but it's just nice to get those connections.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. Well, we know that entrepreneurship is not easy. It's not always easy. Sometimes it's easy, but not always. What's one challenge you faced on this journey, and how did you overcome it? I know it's probably not more than one.
I know. It was like the biggest. Honestly, I think it's being alone on this journey, and that's why I started the Connect, because when you're alone, you feel defeated. You feel like you have all the imposter syndrome, like you really feel like you're not worthy. But once you're around the right people, you can change all of that mindset. So at first it was mindset. I wanted to help people, but then I learned like it's a lot of faith. Having a business, you have to lean into your faith a lot more. So
for anyone that's never attended the Connect, what can they expect from the experience of showing up at the Connect? You have them once a month, right?
Yeah, so every month we have a nightly mixer. So we expect you to come meet a bunch of local entrepreneurs who are willing to collaborate. And this month is July 30th, and it will be at Quail in Old Town. And we're so excited because July is my birthday month and the owner Sarah's birthday month.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, so it's going to be a really fun mixer.
It's going to be fun for sure. It's going to be a big party.
Yeah, yes. Basically.
You can't miss that one, Tim. So, but I know all your business mixers are just so full of energy and so fun, yet so full of value at the same time. What's next for the Connect? Any upcoming plans? What's your vision in the next 3 years? Tell me what you're excited about that's coming up in your business.
Well, the Connect is going places. I've actually got a mentor this last year, and I worked on a keynote speech. I'm trying to work on some workshops or a course to help people connect better, and possibly a book coming up. So,
oh my God.
Yes, it's been really fun getting to know people and seeing them connect and having them want to learn how to connect more.
I'm so excited for you, Pearl. Oh my God. And to be part of your journey, to continue to support you. And you inspire so many people. You inspire me. And I know you're going to accomplish all your goals because you're just going places and you're focused and you're such a hardworking individual. And God, having your own book,
That would
amazing.
be great.
Yes, that would be great.
Let's help more people. That's what I'm excited about.
Yes, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait. Today's episode was brought to you by Shaklee. Shaklee offers natural vitamins, health supplements, skincare, and non-toxic cleaning products for the whole family. Everything is science-based and eco-friendly. All members get 15% off on all orders, so sign up today. Click the link in the description below to sign up today. Well, we're getting close to the end. It went by so fast. Oh my God. What's one piece of advice you would give someone just starting out in business, who's someone that's looking to build a real, meaningful business, and but someone that's looking, they're building a business, but they're looking to build connections. And I'm asking that question specifically about connections because that's what you represent. That's what you've done so well. What would be, what advice would you give them?
Well, actually, this year I had some friends from high school open their business and they called me and they're like, what do we do? We're going to have a grand opening. What do we do? And I was like, so excited they called me at first. And then I was like, get into the community. Like they actually opened a physical therapy spot. So I'm like, hey, who do you want to work with? Go to the gyms, go to the you can go to the karate places, you can go to the kids sports, like whoever they wanted to connect with. They're like, okay, so they went out, they got 5 vendors, they got the content. So they literally, their grand opening was so cool. They got the community involved.
Really?
They got everyone there, the mayor, and I was like, this is exactly what you should do when you start a business. It's not just opening a business and making money. You get the community involved, and then your name spreads faster.
So much faster.
So much
faster. Yes, it's not about me today, but I've gotten so much value from assisting them. Well, congratulations to them. They went straight to their source. They did exactly what they needed to do for the business.
Yes, and I got to be a part of it, and that's what made me happy. Like I am a connect to help people grow their confidence, and it's sometimes it's just as easy as you can do it. Call a business, and then they're like, oh, okay, and they go do it, and then they grow.
And I know I said it was going to be the last one, but I know you do this really good. And when it comes to this part of connecting in social media, what do you recommend people? What's the one thing they should do through social media to support each other?
I love social media to help share people's stuff or like their posts. You can support people for free by like, share, comment, because that's how it spreads their network. So when they get on your stories, your friends, you don't know who needs their service. So that's how you can just put it out there. And like, I have a window cleaning company, not thinking a lot of people need the service, but when people share it, then they're like, oh, my friend contacted me. They need their windows cleaned. So it's just about giving first, supporting first. Go leave a comment. Go say congratulations. And then it always comes back to you because the algorithm will see that you're out there giving, and then you pop up on other people's feeds.
There you go, guys.
Secret.
Gold nuggets. Like, share, and comment.
Like, share, and comment, and then it goes from there.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that, Pearl. And please share, where can everyone find you? I know you're gonna increase your following once you share this.
I actually love Instagram, so at the.connect.ca, and then my personals at Pearl Bonilla 2022. Also on Facebook, both the same.
Okay. And you say you have a window cleaning. Do you want to share that one?
Okay. My window cleaning is at AP Window Cleaning on Instagram and Facebook.
Thank you. Pearl, thank you so much for joining World Class today. Your dedication is so inspiring, and I'm so happy. I wish you nothing but the best. And for those of you guys that have not been to the Connect, and after watching this, you say, I'm going to be there, make sure you follow her and make sure that you join the next event. I know you're going to get so much value out of it. Remember, world class isn't just a title, it's a mindset. Until next time, bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.